Alright, my fellow peeps, this week's Salute House episode is going to be Samurai fucking Jack. So, yeah, this is an American animated action-adventure dystopian television series created by Genndy Tartakovsky for Cartoon Network and Adult Swim. The show is produced by Cartoon Network, and Genndy conceived Samurai Jack after finishing his work on his first Cartoon Network original series, Dexter's Laboratory. Yeah, so what do I think of it? It's one of the most memorable shows I've ever seen as a kid, even though I haven't seen any of the episodes of it that much. So, yeah. Alright, peeps, let's get on with this shit. Samurai Jack, originally airing for 4 seasons, comprising 13 episodes each, was broadcast from August 10th, 2001 to September 25th, 2004, without concluding the overarching story. The show was revived 12 years later for a darker, more mature 5th season that provides a conclusion to Jack's story, with William Street assisted in production. It premiered on Cartoon Network's Adult Swim as part of its Toonami programming block on March 11th, 2017, and concluded with its final episode, the series finale, on May 20th, 2017. Episodes were directed by Genndy, often in collaboration with others. Okay, so the premise is this. Samurai Jack tells the story of an unnamed young prince from a kingdom set in feudal Japan, whose father, of the Emperor of Japan, was given a magical katana from 3 gods, Ra, Rama, and Odin, that he could have had used to defeat and imprison the supernatural shape-shifting demon Aku. Okay, 8 years later, Aku escaped, took over the land, and held the Emperor hostage. But not before the prince was sent away by his mother to travel so that he could train and return with the magic sword to defeat Aku. On his return, the prince turned samurai, faced and almost defeated Aku, but before he could land a finishing blow, Aku placed a time travel curse and sent him into the distant future, anticipating that he would be able to deal with the samurai by that time. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, the samurai prince arrives on Earth surrounded by dystopian retrofuturism ruled by Aku. The first people he encounters call him Jack, as a form of slang, which he adopts his name. His given name was never revealed. Jack only has his kimono, geta, and sword to his avail in his adventures. Most episodes depict Jack overcoming various obstacles in his quest to travel back to his own time and defeat Aku, and his quest is prolonged occasionally by moments where either he nearly succeeds in returning to his own time, or conversely, Aku nearly succeeds in defeating Jack, only to be undermined by the unexpected. Okay, the setting is the retro-futuristic world is inhabited by a variety of denizens such as robots, extraterrestrials, talking animals, monsters, magical beings, and deities. Some areas may have advanced technologies like flying cars, while others resemble ancient times or industrial conditions. Moreover, Aku has brought aliens from other planets to inhabit Earth after destroying the habitability of their home worlds. Criminals and fugitives of all kinds are very common on his Earth. Mythological and supernatural creatures make regular appearances and coexist among the technologically advanced inhabitants. Despite exponential levels of technological advancement, there are still inhabited areas of the world. Those include forests, jungles, and mountains, which have remained largely untouched even as Aku began his conquest and reign over every sentient being. A few communities of intelligent creatures like Shaolin monks have also remained largely untouched in spite of Aku's reign. Okay, so what they got here is 13 episodes for the first four fucking seasons, but in season 5 it just contained 10. So that's 3 episodes less. And also the original ending is the original series was left open-ended after the conclusion of the 4th season. Genndy said, coming close to the end of the 4th season, are we gonna finish it? And I didn't know. The network didn't know. They were going through a lot of transitions. Also, so I decided you don't know. I don't want to rush and finish the whole story, and so we just left it there as no conclusion, and then the final episode is just like another episode. Now, our director, Scott Wills, added, we didn't have time to think about it because we went right into the Clone Wars. Yeah, they even overlapped, I think. There was no time to even think about it. Well, damn. Yeah, there was going to be a Samurai Jack film. Yeah, a film intended to conclude the story of it had been in development at different times by 4 different studios. As of early as 2002, Cartoon Network was producing a Samurai Jack live-action feature film in association with Warner Bros. And New Line Cinema. Brett Ratner was hired as a director. Genndy said in the 2006 interview that the live-action version of Samurai Jack was thankfully abandoned, and that we will finish the story and there will be an animated film. Well, shit. Okay, the 2017 revival is that Samurai Jack returned to television over 12 years after his 4th season concluded, with the first episode of its 5th season airing on Adult Swim. Yeah, I done said that. Okay, so the 5th and final season features more mature elements and cohesive narrative that concludes Jack's journey. The story takes place 50 years after Jack was casted to the future. In despair from the years of fighting Aku and from his destruction of remaining time portals, Jack, who was not aged as a side effect of the time travel, is haunted by warped visions of himself, his family, and an enigmatic, deathly warrior on horseback. So yeah, Phil Lamar, the voice of Welt, Jackie Cones, and additional voices from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and the actor who played Marvin from Pulp Fiction, yeah, reprises his role as Jack. Greg Baldwin provides the voice of Aku. Mako, who voiced Aku in the show's first 4 seasons, sadly died 10 years before the revival was produced. However, an archive recording of his voice is used for Aku's past self in the series finale. And so the series received generally positive reviews from critics following its 2001 Cartoon Network debut. Yeah, some of them have bad reviews, but most of them are really good. Yeah, and don't forget about those nominated and won awards. And also, there's also board games, comics, home medias, and also the fucking video game for the GameCube and PlayStation 2 under the name Samurai Jack: The Shadow of Aku. It's too bad, but it's too bad that the Xbox didn't get it. Damn it. So yeah, that's all samurais do is fighting bad guys. And defeating the fucking boss. That's good.
I remember Samurai Jack. That show was so great and inspired by every single ninja and samurai medias, Bubbles and Buttercup, and I used to enjoy it when it first time show up.
This show seems interesting. Nothing bad to say about that. If the Mortal Kombat staff decided to add Samurai Jack to the next game, he would feel the Mortal Kombat experience.
God, do I love ninja and samurai movies and TV shows, and this show on Cartoon Network and Adult Swim. A samurai sent forward in time to a dystopian future, and searching for and hunt down Aku. Fantastic as it can get.
Gotta love Jack's design, kimono, geta, and a katana that resembles of three gods under their names Rama and Odin, and Genndy. Tartakovsky made the best illustrations on every characters possible. That show kicks fucking ass.
So in conclusion, my fellow peeps, I recommend Samurai Jack. Yeah, Samurai Jack being sent to a dystopian future on account of Aku, and fighting bad guys and getting his way back in time after defeating Aku. Yeah, it sure seems suspenseful, but yeah, every minute is worth it if you watch them. Yeah.